Hey guys, it's Richman, and I've got something really wild for you today. If you ever wished you had a universal translator like one in Star Trek, then I've got something to show you today that's going to blow your mind. This is the Jarvisen Translator2. It's the closest thing I've ever found to a universal translator. Now, I'm going to show it to you today. Coming up next on Rich Man Knows Tech. Hey tech junkies, Rich Man here with the latest and greatest tech gadgets on the market today. If you're into all things tech, then this is the channel for you. Make sure to hit that subscribe button below. Now let's get into it. The Jarvisen Translator2 is a marvel of modern technology, and it's designed to rescue you from those awkward language mix-ups. This sleek little device that looks like a cell phone translates 108 different languages in the blink of an eye. It's perfect for travelers and business professionals and is your ultimate communication tool. Now, how does it accomplish all this? Of course, it's
space magic.
No, it's not really magic, folks. This little gadget strictly works on modern technology to its ultimate level. It gives you translations in about a half of a second. Super quick response. Faster than any translate tool or app that you have on your phone. Now, it looks like a slim smartphone, but it's got a large touchscreen, which is very responsive. You come up to the home screen here, and if you swipe to the right, there's your different settings. So when you go into settings, that's where you can set your Wi-Fi. So I would suggest when you're on the go, if there's Wi-Fi available, you can sign in. But it also comes with 2 years built in of global traffic data. Or you can plug in a SIM card for mobile traffic data. It also has volume controls on the side here, so you can turn it up to hear in those crowded scenarios where you might be in a public marketplace. It also has a power and sleep button on the side, so it'll wake up in an instant when you need it, not 2 minutes later. Okay, let's open her up and see what's in the box. First, we remove the outer cellophane. Now let's open up the box. Inside, first you'll see this packet. And in the packet, we have a SIM pin and a user guide, which is written in several languages. Next, we have the actual Jarvisen Translator2 itself. On the front, you've got this protective cover, which has a diagram of what each of the buttons do. It also tells you where your SIM card placement is. Now let's peel it off. Here's the unit itself. It's very sleek and modern looking. There's volume buttons on the side and SIM card placement on the other side. Take out the rest of the packaging. And down here, you've got a protective plastic case that the translator slips right into. And at the bottom, you've got a charging cable which goes from USB-C to USB-A and plugs in down the bottom here. And that's the Jarvisen Translator2. And that's what comes in the box. Now the Translator2 has an AI-powered 8-core CPU that gives you lightning-fast translations with a 96% accuracy rate. You don't have internet? That's not a problem either, as it supports offline translation for 18 different language pairs. That makes it perfect for those remote travel spots where you don't have any connectivity. The translator comes with 2 years of free global mobile data too, which lets it work in over 200 countries. And you can use either Wi-Fi, a SIM card, a mobile hotspot, eSIM, or mobile data. It's your choice. Something else cool about it. You can't read a sign or a menu in a foreign language? Well, just take a picture. The Translator2 will translate it for you. Now, you can read those pesky menus in another language. No more mystery dishes. The battery has a whopping 2,000 milliamps of power, so it'll work all day and has up to 7 days of standby time. It's always ready when you need it, and its multi-microphone array picks up every single word, even in the noisiest bars or marketplaces. And the touchscreen is very intuitive, so it's easy for everyone to navigate through the menus and settings. Now let me give you a couple examples of how this baby works. First, you'll see on the home screen, it's got a red button and a blue button. When you want to ask a question in another language, you press and hold the red button, and when you release it, it's going to speak whatever you said in whatever language that you want it to speak in. In order to set the languages, it's really very simple. You just swipe up from the bottom, and first, you pick the language that you're going to be speaking in. Mine's already set to English. And then whatever you want to translate into, you select that button, and you can scroll through the various languages and set whatever language you want it to translate into. Right now I've got it set to translate from English to Spanish. So let's give it a shot here. I'm going to hit and hold the red button. Can you tell me where the nearest bathroom is? Come on, don't judge me on my question. You know if you're in a foreign country, you gotta know where the bathroom is.
¿Puedes decirme dónde está el baño más cercano?
Where is the nearest train station?
¿Dónde está la estación de tren más cercana?
Now let's try another language. Let's set it to French. I'd like to order the chicken salad.
J'aimerais commander la salade de poulet.
Where can I get a bus to the Eiffel Tower?
Où puis-je prendre un bus pour aller à la Tour Eiffel?
Now I'm going to take this into a local establishment and speak to some real people that speak other languages. And let's see how it really performs. Good morning, my name is Rich. I'm doing a YouTube video about this handheld translator. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Chào buổi sáng, tên tôi là Rich. Tôi đang làm một video trên YouTube về máy dịch cầm tay này. Bạn có thể cho tôi biết một chút về bản thân bạn không?
Dĩ nhiên là được rồi.
Of course it's okay.
Can you tell me what part of Vietnam you are from?
Bạn có thể cho tôi biết bạn đến từ vùng nào của Việt Nam không?
Tôi đến từ Sài Gòn.
I come from Saigon.
What's the most popular food in your country?
Món ăn phổ biến nhất ở nước bạn là gì?
Nhiều lắm. Phở, chả giò, bún thịt nướng.
Oh so much. Pho, spring rolls, grilled pork vermicelli.
What do you like to do as a hobby?
¿Qué te gusta hacer como hobby?
Jugar fútbol.
Play soccer.
Are you a good soccer player?
Eres un buen jugador de fútbol.
No me meten muchos goles.
I have many goals. They don't score many goals against me.
What kind of food do you like to make for your family?
Apakah jenis makanan yang Anda suka buat untuk keluarga Anda?
Roti canai.
Roti canai.
How long have you been in this country?
Berapa lama Anda berada di negara ini?
10 tahun.
10 years.
Now let's talk about the pros. First, it has super fast translations with a high degree of accuracy. Next, it supports 108 different languages and accents. You can also use it offline in 18 different language groups. Next is a big one. You can translate languages from a photograph. That's great for menus and signs in foreign countries. It also comes with a 2-year global data plan, so it has connectivity almost anywhere in the world. And it has super long battery life with up to 7 days of standby time. And its super sensitive microphone array makes it usable in the noisiest of places. Now for the cons. It was really hard for me to find any super big cons for this device. First, it may be a little pricey for some people, at around $400 US. It also doesn't have a lock screen, so that could be a privacy concern. And finally, even though it supports 108 different major language groups, it doesn't translate every single language in the world. So before you travel to a foreign country, I'd still check to see if the language is covered before you go. The Jarvisen Translator 2 is a powerful and reliable translation device, and it brings the dreams of that universal translator to life. Now, after using the Jarvisen Translator for the last 2 weeks, translating at least 5 different languages, I found it very reliable and extremely accurate as long as I stayed with straightforward questions and didn't use any slang words or phrases. Now, it may be a bit of an investment, but I think it's worth every penny, and it's invaluable if you're a frequent traveler or need it for business purposes. I mean, how much would you have to pay for a personal always-on-call interpreter? This tech device is going to be your new best travel buddy. So if you're ready to take your travels and communication skills to the next level, the Jarvisen Translator 2 is definitely the gadget for you. This is Richman. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.